Hello 100 Kid Down, what's up people? It is match day and the Mighty Tractor Boys, we're away today as we take on Manchester United. Before we get into anything though, you know we got to do the shout outs. Massive shout outs to Angel Care Homes for all your care needs in the Black Country and Birmingham area. Massive shout outs to Salford's very own Mark Darcy for all your formal menswear needs. And of course to Desi Ballers, Highline all South Asians at all levels in the beautiful game. I'll put their details in the description, so make sure you check them out. And like I say, each and every video, if you're brand new here or if you ain't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like button on this video, turn the notifications on, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now let's get to it. So if you haven't seen it, I did drop a preview yesterday with Afsal from Devil's Theatre, the Manchester United pod. I'll put the link in the description. And if you're a United fan viewing this, I recommend you go and check them out. I am super late, so what kickoff is at 7:30. It's now 7:15. But very quickly, let's have a look at the lineup. So for United, in fact, let's put them up on the screen. So it is more or less, it's exactly the same team that, no, actually, Mazraoui's not playing. But I was going to say it's the team, more or less the same team that was predicted on the preview yesterday by Afzal. Again, I've almost got them all right, but Kayust is back instead of Phillips. See, Morsey's in for Phillips. Axel's back as well. And instead of Broadhead, we got Clark. So it's the same team that played against Tottenham, with Morsey retaining his place after injury and Axel returning after suspension. So I'm going to catch up with a little bro, but probably after the game now. Like I said on the preview, I'm feeling confident. I think we can get at them, and I think if we put in a performance like we did against Tottenham, and we know we travel better than when we perform at home, I think we can do them, and I think we can start closing this gap between Wolves. So like I said yesterday, I'm going for a 3-1 Town win. As I said, it's massively close to kickoff. I've still got a 10-minute bop to the stadium, so I may miss kickoff, but I'll see you all there. Catch you later, peeps. Go on, Clarky. Go on, son. Do him, son. Oh. Come on, Dela. We got Mark and Isaac. We see him play with his head and with his feet. Everybody dancing to the 2-1 beat. Hey, suggestion. Come and run this kingdom. Wayback is fucking brilliant. It's Sam Mosley. Ole, ole. Leon de la. Leon de la. Leon de la. Ole, ole. Too close to the keeper. Come on, do it close, do this one. Well done! Going down the court, no! He's just going to have a word. He's just going to have a word. He's not going to send him.
He's been booked.
He'll try and do a few more. Come on, Joan! Portman Road's his kingdom. We think it's fucking brilliant. Yes, Axel. Keep that in, Leaf.
Just pick your men up. Away!
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. All the things you do to me and everything you say. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. We slip and slide as we fall in love, and I just can't seem to get enough.
Wolsey off. He had to, didn't he?
I didn't see that happen. Well done, Amari! Paul Rogers Kingdom! We think it's fucking brilliant! It's Sam Ozzy! Well done, Axel! I know the United fans are applauding him as well. Well done. Watch Ipswich, man. Everyone wants to come and see Ipswich Town. That's what it is. So, hey, Greeny, yeah! Wanker, 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 wanker. Is he not off? What we saying about that one then, peeps? Is finished Manchester United 3, Ipswich Town 2. Let's get into the match review. So it's another game where, it's a game of two halves again. Before the game, if you haven't seen it, I did the preview with Afsal from Devil's Theatre. I was optimistic and, looking at Manchester United's form, the fact that their manager is so, adamant to play a certain formation and doesn't seem to be able to adapt, and the positive signs we'd seen against Tottenham, I was confident we would score and we would win. And you know what? It was a dream start. Kickoff happened. Well, before we even get into kickoff, man, Manchester traffic takes the piss. I know that M6 is a bit of a myth. And listen, from Cov to Manny, right, to central Manchester, it takes me 2 hours, yeah? So I gave myself 3 hours. I would slap on an extra hour if I need to be somewhere for a certain time, yeah? So we always slap on that extra hour for traffic. So I left at 3:30 thinking, all right, I'll get there for 6:30. Got there at like 7:10. It was ridiculous. And then the security, you'd think, okay, the game's about to start. They've queued everyone up and they got some stewards there. You got one man patting down per lane. Meanwhile, you got 3 other stewards just standing there with their hands crossed like that. Man United joke off the pitch for real, man. Even the stewards, they don't even know what they're doing, man. So, missed the team coming out, which I'll be honest, I wanted to see because, whatever form Man United are in now, it's still something that, when we went back there, what was it, September 2015? When we went there last time, those were the dreams. Just to, if we could get a cup game. Now we were playing Man United at Old Trafford in the Premier League. I didn't even get to see the team come out of the bloody tunnel because of these daft stewards. But anyway, it's all kick-off. So we got kick-off, which is good. And most importantly, we got the goals. So, and we'll get on to player ratings because Jaden, was really, really good. And I'm going to start calling him Jaden now. But yeah, the goal, it's a confusion. Is it Dorgu? I don't know how to pronounce his name. The left back they got. The one who Afsal did mention was good. A bit of miscommunication between him and the goalkeeper. And then Philogene's got it on a plate, really. 4 minutes in, we're buzzing. We can't believe it. The limbs in the away end, man. What atmosphere. And we're in fine voice then. And then you're thinking, okay, let's go and attack. And there was a few chances we were getting forward. A couple of, Clark got some good balls into the box. Kayust has got forward as well. Delap obviously running at players. I don't think it was his best game, but he still had a good performance, I think. And Amari, and again, he was really good, but I'll get onto him in a bit. But you're thinking, okay, we're knocking now. We can sniff, smell blood, so to speak. You know what I mean? So let's go get another goal. But then I don't know what happened. We just got a bit cautious, and United started to, get their foot on the ball, and then the ball in, man. Talk about quality, and Bruno, he's immense, man. His delivery is amazing. And he's whipped it in front post, and Højlund gets across. He gets in between kind of Sammy Morsi and Jens Kayust. And I think some people said it's an own goal. From my angle, it looked like it was on target, and the letter of the law is if the ball's on target, then it's a goal. So I've given it to Højlund. And also, I'm sure he'll want the goal as well, because I think he was on a bit of a drought anyway. So, 1-1, they're back in it. And then at that point, I don't want to say the belief went out of us, but it was just we need to defend now. And we can't defend like that. When we drop back and invite the pressure on, we're not very good. Then they get a corner, and it's Lijt, isn't it? So, just before that, actually, there's another corner. And I think Maguire has the header, and Palmer makes a really good save, palms it away. And then after that, there's another corner, and was it Maguire who gets the first header? He gets a header, and then I think Palmer's made the save. It's come out, but then our defence, we're I don't want to be too critical, but we're ball watching. So we're ball watching. So Dalot's first to it, and then again, that's kind of skewed. And then we're ball watching again, and then Lijt fires it into more or less empty net. So 2-1, and obviously all momentum is now with Manchester United, and you're thinking, shit, the poor form they're in, the opportunity we had, given that Wolves had lost the day before, we need to figure something out here. And Amari, he was like, well, I'm gonna play today. And I've always said, big game Amari, man. He turns up at games, and he was good. He had a good little battle with Dorgu as well, because although Amari was in the 10, he's naturally drifting out to the right. Amari had a bit of he fouled there, man. I thought it was a bit of a fair tackle. I mean, it was a strong tackle that he made on that Dorgu, and then he obviously went back for Amari. And to be honest, I've said it all season long, referees need to be protecting players like Amari, not just Amari Hutchinson. There's players, like Saka, other players, other clubs who are skillful players that are getting hacked down. And, the referee completely missed it, which I get it. VAR's done its job in that instance. But how does a referee not see that was a foul? More importantly, how does the fourth official and the liner who are right there not see it? Like, it's not even like it's close. Like, the guy's foot, Dorgu's foot, is more or less just under Amari's knee, right? That's full studs. That could have been a leg breaker. 100% that could have been a leg breaker. And VAR, and I left the full VAR check in there, because I thought, you know what, for the fans, and I know a lot of you guys that watch this, some of you can't make the games. So I just thought, experience the shit VAR that we have to as well. And it is a bit of a waiting game, and you can see it was about almost 2 minutes between that and him making his decision. And again, I don't know why he needed so long, because it was very clear. You could see it on one clip on the screenshot. But anyway, the right decision was made in the end. He gets his marching orders. Amarin then makes an adjustment, and he takes off Garnacho, who's going to cry. He looked like a little bab, didn't he? And then, obviously, a couple of minutes later, Philogene whips a ball. I said, was it a whip? He's played the ball in, and I mean, we all thought the lap scored, but yeah, it's gone straight in from Jaden Philogene. I guess the lap running in confused Anana, and you're thinking, okay, they're there now, and we're 2-2, we're back in this, and we're thinking, okay, we got the extra man here. Could we do something here? Like, we could go on now. And at half time, I was speaking to a few folks at half time as well, and the feeling all on the concourse was, we're going to take 3 points here. Like, never mind the point, we're taking 3 points. And second half kicks off, and it's Maguire almost straight away, isn't it? Again, Bruno's delivery. Great delivery. Man United are really good at lining up on this kind of, or certainly on that game anyway, the way they attack the corner. They like line up and do these little, like, almost like, basketball, like how people shield one another so another player can get through. It was quite good. And Maguire, if you watch, like, he starts from outside the box and no one's picked him up. I think it's Kayus's man. It might have been Philogene's man. I'm not sure. It's one of theirs. But again, it's not a blame game. It's just collectively we haven't defended that. And Maguire comes through, powers it in, and really powerful header. And that's it. United 3-2. And obviously it's so early in the half. So you're thinking maybe we can come back and do something. But we didn't touch him. We didn't lay a glove on him for the rest of the game, to be honest. And first half was really good, and we got the 2 goals. Second half was one of the poorest halves I've seen us play, in a long, long time. It was disappointing because, like I said on the preview with Afzal, the last time we'd beaten Man United at Old Trafford in the top flight was 41 years ago. So yesterday was a real chance. It sounds cliche and it sounds silly, but it was that kind of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to beat Man United, because, look, they're not going to have a torrid form forever. If the worst happens, we go down and then come back up. Man United would have obviously strengthened by then. I was saying to friends and family and Man United fans, I think 5 transfer windows, if Amarin's backed, I think in 5 or 6 transfer windows, Man United will be challenging again. It's just, yeah, man, it's a missed opportunity, and it's disappointing. And although the fat lady hasn't quite sung yet, I think she's beginning to warm up her vocal cords. But yeah, we just got to dust ourselves off and go again, man. So in terms of player ratings, I'm not going to go for the full ratings, and we'll do the top 3, but there is some honourable mentions. So honourable mention to Sammy. I thought he did well. It was good to see him back in the team. Really solid in the midfield. I know that's been something that a lot of Town fans have questioned about, has he got the legs for the Premier League? I think he's proven it. And we saw the drop off as soon as he came off. Yes, Taylor will get you forward a bit more. And it's not a criticism on Jack Taylor, but we missed that, that link up that he has with Davis, so to speak. So honourable mention to him. Honourable mention to Jack Clark. I thought Clark did really well. Created some good opportunities. Looked really busy. There's a clip I've got in the vlog as well where he takes on a couple of man and then plays a bit of a reverse pass to Amari. That was really nice to see. He's a player that's really coming into his own. And Alex Palmer, I thought he made some really decent saves. I don't think he could do anything for the goals. I think he's, so to speak, done his job, stopped the initial one, I think, which then too slow to react. But yeah, I thought he did well and, he's proven to be a real good signing. So the man of the match, top three in third, returning back to the club where he made his name, Mr. Axel Tuanzebe. He was brilliant. And I know people are going to say, well, he wasn't getting forward as much as we expected or this, that and the other. Cast your mind back to Saturday against Tottenham. What was the problem? The transition that Tottenham had from defence to attack. It was too easy to get past us. The midfield, we weren't on it. Sammy come in yesterday. That stopped that. Allowed us to stop those little kind of transitions. And then the right back spot against, obviously Godfrey's not played a lot of football, but against Tottenham, they just, Tottenham tore us. Axel controlled that right side, and I don't think he was beaten once. I think he won every aerial duel as well. So, again, just really solid performance from him. And whatever happens, we need to be tying him down to another contract because as it stands, Axel Tuanzebe will be a free agent come the end of the season. And listen, he can play Premier League. He's proven it this season. Number two, Starboy Amari. Again, like Saturday, very busy. Ball carrier, really, really coming into his own on this 10 role. There was a lot of questions about his ability or his effectiveness in the 10 role when we started this season. But he's proven it, man. And, I think the injury did affect him. I think that kind of hampered his second half, and I don't think he was able to really get on the ball as much as he would have liked. But first half, I thought he was incredible. And even in the second half, before he got substituted, he did have some good spells as well. Really busy player. Had friends and family that were at the game telling me, or watching it at home as well, telling me how, this player, they said, in the summer, we want to sign him, Delap, and O'Shea is what they said. So let's see. And then man of the match, it's got to be in it. One and only Mr. Jaden Philogene. Start calling him Jaden. I said it on Saturday and a few people disagreed with me, but I said he looked really good and you could see he was coming about himself. He was growing into himself as a player. I remember he's not played a lot of football. Body language sometimes doesn't look great, but let's not judge players on body language. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own kind of outlook on things, right? But yeah, man. Cool head for the first goal. Second goal, it's a good ball in. Obviously, it's a bit, fortunate. You could argue both most fortunate goals or whatever, but you got to take the opportunities, man. And he did well, man. I thought he took his players on well. I'd like to see him get down to the byline a bit more and really put the cross in. But obviously, he's playing out on the right and he's predominantly a left winger. So he's used to playing it on the left and cutting in with his right. So now he's going down the byline and having to try and cut in and still try it with his right foot or whatever. But, getting better and better. If he's a player that we keep long term, and obviously he's ours, we've signed him, then, very, very bright future. So yeah, man, Jaden Philogene, take me out of to you. You, sir, are the man of the match. So yeah, man, disappointing game. United were definitely there for the taking. It's definitely a missed opportunity. But yeah, credit to Manchester United. Harry Maguire, I want to just mention him because he's had a lot of stick over his career. Really seen him up close and personal. And, is there a better header off the ball than Harry Maguire in the league? Probably not. I think he wins everything. And if I'm Ruben Amorim, and I need to chase a goal or I need a late goal or whatever, I'm sticking Harry Maguire up top because I think he would have the same effectiveness like a target man would to bring another striker in. But anyway, it's not about Man United and this, that and the other. I'm only doing that for my little brother and my dad because they're United fans, yeah. And big up the broski, man. It was good to see him there. He was at the game yesterday. He was obviously happy. And yeah, that's him with the Man United half and half scarf. He called it the El Clasico. He said it was the El Clasico of our household. He said it's the Bisla El Clasico. We need to see it. Although maybe Ipswich and Wolves might be the real El Clasico come April. But yeah, man, disappointing. We backed the team. I know the players still believe that they can stay up. I know the players believe that, you know, there's lots more twists and turns to come in the league. All we got to do is play our part, man. Lovely, you know, it was just amazing to be there at Old Trafford in the Premier League, watching Ipswich Town. And, you know, whether that makes us a little club or whatever, man, like, so what, man? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the day out, not the result. And hopefully we can do it all again next season, man. I'll catch you all at Forest on Monday. See you later, peeps.